Welcome to your source of content. And today, guys, we're going to talk about the infamous PPP loan. For some of you guys who aren't familiar, it's the Paycheck Protection Program loan, which was initially designed and government funded to help out the SBA, which is the Small Business Administration. And
Well, aren't you a genius?
the first round, a lot of big businesses took advantage of it, and they didn't need the money. For example, like there was Roof Chris. They had like millions of dollars, and what these companies would do is, they would put it under like a sub company, and they would appear to be like they were a small business, but it would still be under their business, and they would still get these loans, and a lot of them were forced to give the money back. So with this second one, they made it more accessible for the smaller businesses. The only thing about it is with the smaller businesses, they made it too accessible. Like, I mean, it was to the point where I was seeing commercials, and they're like, hey, if you're self-employed, if you drive a Uber, you do Amazon, if you knit croquets and scarves, if you got a hobby and you drink beer on the side, you're eligible for a PPP loan. Pretty much they were just giving the money away. And, if you don't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, you're going to take it. Like if you don't have 50 bucks,
Kind of like you, huh?
then yeah, you're going to take 50,000 bucks. I get it. The problem is that it's government funded and they're watching everything. And even in order to get this loan, they needed your social security, your full name. So it's going to come back to you. Like, you're not getting away with anything. So, and some businesses really needed it. And I know it helped and continues to help a lot of people. But unfortunately, there's been a lot of people that have been taking that money and buying cars and houses, and they're going to the club and, getting VIP sections. They're making it thunderstorm. Nope, yeah, you heard me. They're not making it rain. They're making it thunderstorm. And, again, these people didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
Yeah,
So,
like you.
and I get it. If you didn't have any money, hey, it's an opportunity for you. But you could have took that opportunity and invested it in something. In return, you're spending it on these frivolous things that aren't going to do you any good, and you still got to pay it back at the least. You know, you may actually have to do some jail time because, again, this is a federal loan, so it's a federal offense. So, AKA, you're dealing with the feds. So, guys, I think it was a setup, me personally, because they made it too accessible. Now, I know that wasn't its initial purpose, but they had to know that so many people were going to take advantage of it because they made it too easy to get. I mean, you fill out this application in a matter of 7 to 10 days, sometimes 2 weeks, you got thousands of dollars in your account. And I know so many people that didn't know about it, like, oh, you can get thousands of dollars in your account. Sign me up. Put the link in the description. But guys, you have to actually remember that it is a loan. Although it says it may be forgivable, you have to go through the steps for it to be forgivable. Like, you have to fill out the what is it called? The application for
Loan
forgiveness.
Forgiveness application. Now,
So
how
yeah,
hard was that?
so if you don't do that, you still owe. And a lot of people, it's just like, why don't you start a legitimate business? And
Why
then
don't
if you
you
have
start
a
one?
business, and
You
even if you
struggling
don't have a business, like,
YouTuber?
take that money. Like, they're watching where you're spending the money. Like, you give them access to your bank account. It was a reason they did that. And now, fairly recently, they've been locking people up. So I know a lot of people are like, well, I got, this person got away with it, that person got away with it because, it's been like months or it's even been like a year. Sometimes they let you go for years and just watch everything you do. And that's
Well,
how they
maybe
build
they'll
up a case against
watch you,
Again, it's the feds.
and you'll have more
and if
views
they
on your
catch
channel.
you're going to do 85% of the time because it's not state, it's the feds. So, guys, I think it was a setup. Now some people who have legitimate businesses, you're not thinking like that, but there's so many people that didn't have it and that got it, and they just made it too easy. I think they should have vetted the people that got it more.
When are they gonna vet who has
But
YouTube
I know there
channels?
was so many people to give it to in so short a time. But I mean, there's no way you can think that there wasn't going to be a frenzy and people taking advantage of the situation. There's no way. You guys were just giving away millions and millions of dollars. So I want you guys to drop down in the comment section below, and I want to hear your take. Do you guys think that it was a setup? Do you think there was only a few people? When I say a few people, just not a lot of people in comparison to those who really needed it that actually took advantage of it? Or do you think more people took advantage of it than didn't need it? And do you think that these people had businesses, didn't have businesses? And I just want to know your thoughts on it. Are you just mad that you didn't get your PPP loan? Like, comment, subscribe, and let's talk about it.